In the food menu section, remember that you see information differently to how anybody else looking at your menus will see it. The easiest way to start is by creating a new menu. We can have multiple menus and we have to give each menu a name. This menu might be main menu and hit the add button. Each menu on the site we can make visible or invisible. This is suitable for menus which might only be used several times a year, for example Christmas menu or a Valentine's menu. We can also delete an entire menu rather than making it invisible. Every menu has a header message. The header might contain information about when it is served. Once we've added information, hit the add button. Every menu then breaks down into sections. Sections could be, for example, starters, main courses or desserts. Or it could be hot sandwiches, cold sandwiches and jacket potatoes. In this case we'll use starters. And we want the starter section to appear first on the menu, so we give it position 1 out of a possible of 5 positions. Then save the changes. We can then start adding dishes. We can add a series of dishes by putting a main heading and a small description. The heading could be, for example, prawn cocktail, with the description as served on a bed of crunchy lettuce with brown bread and butter. We can add a price. If the price is left blank, it won't be displayed. Hit the add button. We can turn this dish on or off. To add a secondary dish, do as before, and then hit the add button. You can see how the menu starts to build up. After entering the starters, I might want to create a new section. And this might want to be in position 2, or the second position on the menu. We now have a section starters, where we can add a dish, and a section for mains, where we can add dishes. When you're happy with the heading and description, click the add key. We can then add a second dish. When you're happy with the heading and description, add the dish. We could then go on to create another section, which might be puddings or extras. Or we could go and start a completely new menu by typing in the menu name here. Within the Edit menu section, we now have 2 menus to edit. We have the main menu. By hitting the back key, we have the snack menu. We can start to build up the second menu as before. We have a heading message. We can have a footer message, for example, see our blackboard for specials. We can create sections within this menu, remembering to add the position of the section, and we can create dishes. And at the very bottom of the page we have the option to put a third menu. This could be, for example, Christmas menu, which from time to time we can make invisible or visible. Remember, you see the menu section of your website differently to visitors. To see how a general user or visitor would see your menus, look at your pub's front page when you're not logged in and click the menu. They have 2 options, main menu and snack menu. You can see how we've built it up. This completes the video on food menus.